Hey guys, welcome to Composed with Richard Schreiber, all about mindset, creativity, and the role of a composer. I have been thinking about giving up, and I have done this many, many times in my career as a composer. I have been thinking, do I give up writing music? And then it makes me think, I'm just like an elastic band. So hear me out. Those times when I've thought to myself, I want to give up, and I have, in some instances, stopped writing for a large amount of time. I say large, it was probably a few months. But I really felt like I was lost. I felt like I wasn't doing what I wanted to be doing. And that's because I'm like an elastic band, right? My natural state is this elastic band, just chilling out the way it is. But then when I'm thinking about giving up, I'm resisting. I am trying to stretch myself out of this natural state. This natural state for me is to be creative and to write music. I've always been fascinated with music and recording and sound. Even from a very, very young age, I blooming loved pots and pans. And what happens is the situation I'm in, whether it's problems with my publisher, whether it's problems with my DAW, whether it's this, you can see my elastic band is stretching and I'm feeling tense, right? And because of that tension, that resistance that I'm experiencing, I am not enjoying myself. And I have encountered this many times, and I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know you're not alone. I know a few of my students have messaged me and said, you know what, actually, this is really hard for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing it. And let me remind you, you are an elastic band. Those situations are when you are being stretched. If you let go, you will find yourself returning to your natural state. And your natural state is to write music, is to be creative. You will find that you miss it. You will find that you are leaning your time. It's like you're magnetically drawn to returning to this natural state. So for those of you listening on the podcast, I'm just dangling this limp elastic band in front of me. Doesn't look like a natural state very much, does it? Let me just return to the discussion. You can take time off, and maybe it's good for you to take time off. I know in those times when I have taken time off, it's been good for me because I've realised what's important. Now I know what's important. And those times do come, I feel like I should give up. Am I even meant to do it? It's the whole imposter syndrome. The inner critic just absolutely hounds you. It's usually when I'm super tired or super stressed or both, right? Or unwell. In those times, let go and let yourself return to your natural state so that you can remember what it is you love about creating. So that you can hear those little voices saying, just go play the piano. Why don't you just go record this fridge? Mango and distortion. You hear those lovely little voices because the pressure is off. Creativity does not do well under pressure. And I don't mean like a deadline. I mean under stressed pressure where you're not enjoying it, I think a certain amount of pressure is a good limitation. And that's why I believe deadlines are good, because they get us just to produce the music, get out and stop worrying about the low end. Stop worrying about your back end. It looks fine. It sounds fine. So rather than rambling on a little bit more, if you have ever found yourself thinking, I shouldn't be doing this, or this is too hard, or I think I'm going to give up, let go. Let go of all the expectations of yourself and remember your natural state. The natural state being, I just love writing music. Okay? We've all been there, and we all will probably visit there again. It's perfectly normal, it's perfectly natural. Enjoy